Hi, I'm Dav Mikals. We're here at the castle in Nashville, Tennessee. We've been working on our project with Dav Mikals and Black Train 27 now for about two years. And we're in the final stretch. Just need a little bit of extra assistance here to get us on track and on down the road. Love to have you come on board and help us finish this project.
Riding on the black train, hauling ass from insane.
Basically just the overdubs that need to be finished up, and a few guitar patches and some double bass because we use two bass players in the band, and some additional percussion, and then mixing and mastering, and it's all coming together. We've had a lot of ears listening to it, and we've had a few years to really get a good feel of what not only we think of those songs, but whether or not they're songs that other people would enjoy.
He waits in places she can't see, and silently she waits for me.
When you take yourself to the edge of disloyalty and where that takes you, and both people lose, nobody comes out a winner, regardless of who cheats. That's pretty much what Edge of the World is about.
We both fall off. Whiskey saints and cocaine angels. Whiskey saints and cocaine angels.
It takes you to a place. It's a really dark song. I don't think I should really cover what it's about, but it has a lot to do with abuse and someone who comes back kind of almost in a vigilante type attitude, and takes revenge on those who took his childhood.
Since I can't have you, oh Lord, you will do.
Lonely Will Do. That was actually written in Colorado, and that song is what, when I initially wrote it and showed it to a man who became a very good friend of mine, Alan Roy Scott, who was one of the first staff writers with Motown Records many years ago. He really got behind that, and then that kind of gave me the confidence to go on to finish that song. It was a very personal song, and I spent a lot of lonely nights in hotels, and it talks about me and my fool, basically, me, myself, and I, so to speak, sitting in the hotel, and realizing that she wasn't going to be with me, and if I couldn't have her, then Lonely would do.
Downtown, oh babe, my woman.
I saw some people writing stuff on the wall, and someone wrote BMW on the wall, and for whatever reason it hit me that BMW stood for Be My Woman. I was fortunate enough to work on BMW with some very close friends of mine. Wayne Tex Gabriel was playing guitar, lead guitar on that. He was a former lead guitar player for Elephant's Memory, and a member of the New York band for John Lennon. And Tony Coleman was on drums. Tony Coleman's been with B.B. King since 1976, very close friend of mine, and he is an existing and original member of B.B. King. He'll be out on the road with us in the studio and on the road. Amazing guy. Dave James on keyboards from the original Boy Howdy with Jeffrey Steele. Wojtek Kochanek was on second engineer, and Bobby Phillips was a co-producer on that, along with the main producer for that particular song, which was David Z. Excuse me, David Z, gentleman who produced Purple Rain for Prince, and also worked with a lot of other people like Fine Young Cannibals and Etta James and the likes. The song just came to me, and from the time of when I left the grocery store and got back to the house, and at that time I had a recording studio at the house, I finished the song in about as long as it took to sing it. down, called a friend, and came over and finished working out all the chord progressions, and that was it. It just kind of came from within. I have a real deep love for Latin music and Middle Eastern music, and I think a lot of that showed up in that song.
Sad man rocking, it would seem to me.
Sad Man Rocking, I just, I don't know, I had this picture in my head growing up. I remember Johnny Horizon and the Crying Indian looking out over the highway when people were littering. And I just kind of like the Alice in Wonderland kind of a deal. You really have to just kind of dig deep in it. I don't even totally understand what it means. It means something different every time I sing it. There's a lot of emotion, a lot of darkness. It's a statement about humanity and how we're destroying everything that is us.
Make a ripple in my pond, throw a rock my way, shadow me softly.
Smooth Stone Sailing is real kind of Pink Floydish, I think. I don't know if that's even really the right place to put it, but it's just kind of an out there. The initial premise of it happened at the end. It wasn't the other way around. I had written it in 4 or 5 different sections at different times of my life in that period of a year.
Riding on the black train, hauling ass from insane. Steam whistle blow in my mind, tracks rattle past the time.
I've had the misfortune of having a lot of people that I love very much get involved in drugs, heroin, meth, cocaine, PCP, and a whole lot of other things, and watch their lives just deteriorate into nothing. And I've followed very closely the artists who have died at the age of 27 from drug overdoses, principally from heroin, throughout history, from Jim Morrison to Janis Joplin, Kurt Cobain, and now recently we have Amy Winehouse. It's really about that journey that we take when we lose our life and we lose our soul. We sell our soul for a bowl of soup, so to speak, and the train gets away from us. And but in a strange kind of way, there's also there's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's not total darkness.
White light in the distance, red-eyed resistance, cold burning black in my soul, black in my soul.
Throughout history, music has changed and enhanced and created what we look at as humanity and society. It's shown our weaknesses, our strengths, and opportunity to make a difference and to become something better than what we have been. And that's why I make music, and that's what the music means to me.
Liberty born out of darkness, all of those who bring our freedom home. Whoa, 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 whoa.